parody of the NBA as far as like every year there's always a new champion winning. It kind of, not to say it's not, parody is not a good thing. It is a good thing, but it kind of shows you that like, okay, these guys are not winning consistently. Like they actually, I won one championship. That's all you get from me. Next team, I won one championship. That's all you get from me, and
Well,
so forth, so forth.
okay, so the thing about championships, they're setting up the league for there to be parity. They're trying to set up the league because of like salary caps and the aprons. It's deterring, the teams from accepting the luxury tax losses. I mean, it's really become detrimental. Like the Celtics just had a fire sale. They got rid of anybody that was making money not named Jason Tatum. They're probably entertaining any trade offer. Like if we can get enough return, we'll trade Jaylen Brown. Like let's see if they can knock our socks off. Maybe they'll
But
give us
that's the
4
Celtics,
picks
man. The
and
Celtics are
2
full of
players.
idiots, though. Okay.
But this is my point: is that the ownership doesn't want to pay up on these taxes and these reoccurring luxury tax violations. The penalties are getting higher. They're changing the rules to the game as we speak. GMs and owners are they're just starting to respond to these things. The Warriors should have never been broken up, but they had to be because the owners said to hell with this. The Warriors were disrupted. Like the only thing that's going to stop the Thunder is you look at their age, it's contracts. The Thunder are the most dominant defensive team in the league. They're all young players. Those young players are going to get better. Next year's Thunder team will be better than this one. And they might not win the championship because of other factors, but contractually things are getting difficult. It's getting really hard to repeat. We used to see that more before because the league was set up different. You see what I'm saying? Like the conditions have changed, the rules of the game have changed in a way that's conducive to other teams winning from time to time. Like look at the Celtics, bro. They went to the finals multiple times. They came out with one chip. One. So far in the Jaylen Brown, Jason. They might not win another one together. That is a definite possibility.
I hear you on that, and I agree that the CBA has been troublesome for a while, for over a decade now. But I believe that franchises should be more flexible and give more reasons of why these players should stay outside of just giving them more money. I think that teams should just like should try to do is to persuade these players of getting lesser pay while looking at saying that hey, your career, if you win a championship, your career will be boosted. You will be a Hall of Famer by the time you're able to get through this.
But they're creating generational wealth for their families.
But this is
So
the thing and that's the thing where I think that which this is kind of conflicting, and also this is another thing I kind of do blame on LeBron James. But hey, we're not going over there because the player independent movement have disrupted these players of picking either lifestyle or legacy.
right.
And LeBron was able to do that having both legacy and lifestyle. These players are leaning more lifestyle than legacy. So they rather have $100 million in their bank than having okay 20-30 million in the bank with a championship ring, with that scoring title, et cetera, et cetera. They don't. They only care about is the check, and that's what I mean about my critique about these players, especially with Deontay Eaton. He does not look like the guy that I just see that, hey, man, I'm a youngin that's going to be motivated by the Lakers allure, the Lakers history. Because, when you go into a team that has a championship pedigree, you're supposed to be motivated. You're supposed to have high expectations among yourself. Not these days. And also, it's not only just in this generation. The start of
So
this happened in like prior to, I say in the 2010s,
right.
that mindset started off of that, and maybe even the 2000s. We got Kwame and Smush Parker. So those two cases example
Those
why
types of
they.
players have always existed. There have always been people just clocking in and clocking out. This is across all industries. Every single workplace has people internally that are saying, just do enough. Just do enough to where you don't get noticed. Just do enough so the manager ain't on you. Just do enough that you're not going to get in trouble. Just do enough so you don't get fired. And you can continue to earn your check. That happens in every industry, every year, every era, every decade. That has never been different. It has been the same. It has been this way for eons.
I'm
So
gonna say
if
okay.
right,
Sorry.
but even the just the number of people, like if you want to call it a percentage, it's probably the same across all these different eras. I'm telling you that it's just recency bias now because we're living in it. So we're not looking back, right? We're looking at now. Everything's fresh. Everything's in front of us. It can be magnified and overanalyzed. Trust me, the same guys that are bumming now and aren't driven and aren't, hungry with the fire burning in their stomach, there were the same number of guys like that in the 2000s and the 90s and the 80s. There were guys that couldn't get off of drugs back in the 70s and 80s that blew careers. And they were going to be Hall of Famers. They were destined to be great. That same thing happens now, but it's like social in front of social media. It's happening on camera now.
I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't no players. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't no great players. All I'm just saying is from the mindset of Deontay, I just don't believe that he's attracted to the Lakers allure.
Are they going to
Um,
blame him when they don't win more games?
unfortunately, from a media standpoint, they will, or they're gonna blame JJ Redick. Regardless, you have at least two
Is it JJ's
scapegoats.
time to get blamed? Because they didn't blame him last year.
Oh, they blame. Oh, I blame him. I blame him everything because he was the Socrates of NBA coaching. He's the
Uh,
ultra intellectual among basketball plays and whatnot. So, I mean, of course, I'll be blaming him, and I am rooting for the Lakers to fire him as ASAP. I don't care you pay for him. You might have to fire him so he could, so we could get a better coach
right.
that has a better system who does not allow players to force them to do whatever the hell they want and bring results. And to me, because of that, I don't think the Lakers are the Lakers to me is going to be second round exits. That's about it. Maybe going to be in the conference finals,
Wow.
but for me, I don't believe this team is going to go and win a championship. I
So if
think
you
if
got them going to
LeBron,
the Western Conference Finals, you have them beating some combination of the Golden State Warriors, the
yep,
Minnesota Timberwolves, the
yep.
Denver Nuggets, the OKC Thunder, the Houston Rockets. You have some combination of them beating those guys in 7-game series.
Hey, the NBA is unpredictable. You know what I mean? Anything is possible. Like I'm not
Well,
saying.
yeah.
I mean, I cannot just sit here and also say that, hey, man, like I'm just gonna believe that OKC is gonna repeat. The way that things are, I don't think OKC is gonna be the first team of this decade to gonna repeat back to back in the title. I just don't believe that. But what I do believe is that the Lakers, if they see some holes in that armor among those other teams, they will take advantage of it. And because you have Austin Reeves, who is that wild card, you can make something out of you can make something to the point where you do overachieve. You kind of did overachieve in your position. But again, like the Lakers, I just don't. I like for me. I do have some level of hope because I am a Lakers fan, but I have already acknowledged that LeBron just just plagued my whole entire team, which I don't even have no confidence for. Like I have hope, but I don't have hope. I do believe they're gonna improve, but they're gonna still gonna be diminished in some areas. And that's where it is. Like the Lakers are right in the middle. They're not up, they're not down, they're just right in the middle, except even though they're right in the middle, they're slightly coming down because you have those two factors. You have LeBrick's age, and you have Aiden's mentality. If his mentality is actually good, the Lakers are going to go up. I think that if Aiden has a great mentality, I think he's going to overachieve this season to prove that he is that guy.
So he's
Being
16 and
consistent.
he's 16 and 10. What do you got for next year for him?
Bro, I mean, shoot, I'll be surprised if he goes 18-11. Who knows? Who knows? But the truth of the matter, if his mentality sucks, oh, the Lakers are going down. They're going down. Forget about that playing tournament too. They are going down. They're going down. And
Yo, Sean,
LeBron is.
let me do this, Sean. Let me respond to Micah's comment and then you can respond to it too. Aiton will be blamed for sure, along with Laravia and whoever else. Rui will catch strays. Everyone getting hit except LeBrick House. Pause. Respond to that for me.
I mean, Micah is right. Dude knows. Like LeBrick.
Micah's he's a Lakers lifer too, I believe.
Yeah, we're both Lakers lifers. I've been followed the play for over 7 years straight. I knew from the start that LeBron coming over here was absolute failure, and I still believe that, even with that stupid Mickey Mouse ring.